party to answer a few questions for a wee game we were going to be playing, and I asked him to send his answers back in a video form for each question. For those of you that don't know Chris, you'll see him as this gentleman, a bit quieter and slightly more reserved than Kate, which is hard to do. But oh no, do we see another side of himself in these videos? The last question on our game was, do you have any final words for Kate before we get the party started? So here's Chris. I'm going to stand up here and do it. And he's got his foot sort of up on the table. Excuse me. And he's got his phone, and he pans down. He's got his phone like this. Oh, sorry, that starts up and he goes, Kate, I am your stripper. And on the background, a bit of song Chingy comes on, and he pans it down into his crotch, and he goes like this. And it pans back up, and he looks at him, and he's going, oh yeah. Staring very deep into the camera. It's quite good. But seriously, Chris, thank you for making our girl the happiest woman alive. You are the perfect man for her, and I've seen how amazing you treat her and how much you love her. Your small gestures, such as leaving a big bunch of flowers this week and a lovely card amidst all the chaos that has unfolded, certainly doesn't go unnoticed and shows that you're perfect for her. Kate, I'm sure everyone here today would agree that you are the most gorgeous girl inside and out, even when you have your head in a bucket. Or in this case, a toilet. Kate and I had been to a friend's birthday party, and we would always end up at my parents' house for the night. Big Dick Dave has picked us up about midnight. Fast forward. He's definitely gone here. Fast forward to about 2 a.m. and Dad gets up in the middle of the night to go to the toilet. He stumbles across 16-year-old Kate, sound asleep with her head on the side of the toilet bowl drooling. And this is in their own ensuite. Thank you for being the most supportive friend, from hiding the fact that we reversed Dad's new Range Rover into a metal stake in the Blenheim Rowing Grata. Sorry, Dad. And not laughing at me when I've told you I wanted to marry every man I went on a date with, only to change my mind a week later because he couldn't reverse a trailer or drive a boat. Kieran, got it. Lastly, I just want to say a big congratulations to Kate and Chris. I love you both so much as individuals and as a couple. You guys are going to be so amazing together, and I wish you all the happiness in the world, and bring on the twins in 2021. Thank you.
Thanks for those interesting words, Lucy. Next in line is the best man, Will, which will be closely followed by the groom, Chris.
Kia ora, thank you. Ki rongo. Ki raro, ki roto, ki waho. Re 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 re. Hau pai. Re re. Excuse me, I just all these faces are quite distracting. Ko te mihi tuatahi ki ngā mate, haere, haere, haere atu rā. E rātou ki a rātou, e tātou ki a tātou. Tēnā koutou katoa. Kia ora, my name is Will. That was just a short karakia. Firstly, to those who have passed and are unable to join us here today, more specifically his kaumatua, Nano and Paula, who are here in spirit, cannot be here physically, but are everywhere. Secondly was to all of you, beautiful faces staring at me. thank you for coming. It's been crazy times the last few days. We're yet to know what's to happen, but we're all here to celebrate, to have a good time. Thank you for being here. And a special mention to those who unfortunately could not make it. There are a few. Most importantly, in my mind, is David Pryor. Sorry. But thank you for listening on live stream, I think. Yeah, my name is Will, Chris's friend. I met him a wee while ago. It was in primary school. We met. I remember going around to his house. Dan was there in his nappy, mixing up some porridge in a big paint bucket with sawdust and stones and sticks and a bucket load of water. And he was talking to David, and Dan was like, Dad, I'm making some mean porridge. And Dave's like, yum. Yeah, good on you, son. Dan's like, yeah, we're going to have this for tea. And Dave was like, yeah, mate, good on you. And I decided to go home then. Fair enough in my mind, but that was 25 years ago. I was only a 5-year-old boy. But yeah, hanging out with Chris was far less surprising than that. Surprising at times, but far less surprising than that. It required far less effort. It was simple. It was breezy. And being only 5 years old, growing up through the years, you didn't have to think about it. We just enjoyed each other's company, and that's what we did for the following years to come until we grew up to teenagers. There's another yarn, another story. I remember high school on our way to on the way to school on the bus. Back seat was all ours because we were the big boys, but we weren't on talking terms right then. And Chris had the whole left side of the back seat. I had the whole right side of the back seat, and we didn't talk the whole time. And we'd already known each other for 8-10 years at this stage, just ignoring each other. So I'd like to make a special mention to our mutual friends, specifically Sean and Kenny right here. They kept our circle connected. They kept Chris and I connected. Throughout later years, I've learned of his work friends, for example, Isaac, Jordan. He was adamant that he had no work friends, but upon meeting them, I knew that they were equal with me, his best friends, And it's just amazing to meet these people and know that he's well cared for. And equally, he deserves it because that's what he shows in return. He cares, he loves, he shares. One moment, please. Hey, Chris. How you doing, bro? I just want to say that you're an amazing man. I love you dearly. You were so supportive. This guy's gotten in fights for me. He's a protector, Kate, you're well cared for. And Chris, I'm so glad that you have found your equal, someone who will look after you, someone who will protect you, provide, care for you. I think that's me. Oh no, I remember now. To Kate and your lovely support crew too, the beautiful bridesmaids you have and extended friends. Cheers to you. Cheers to Mr. and Mrs. Pryor.
It's a tough one there. First of all, I'd like everyone to all the married people to raise their hand. So everyone that's married, raise your hand. Up higher, higher. Anyone that's engaged, raise their hand. Anyone? Hand up. Good. Good. Yay. Anyone that's going to be engaged, raise their hand. Yay. I bet there's more hands than that. To the bridal party. Kate and I thank you not only for the incredible effort you've all put in to make this day so special, but you've all been there for the majority of our lives. We wouldn't be the people we are today without all the laughs, the tears, and the good times we've all shared together over the years. Our loving parents, grandparents, and step-parents, we can't thank you enough for your generosity and helping us make this day possible. Also, thank you for being kind, loving, hardworking role models for Kate and myself. We often talk about how lucky we are to have the families that we have. We thank all of our friends and family that have travelled here today. We truly appreciate the effort it takes to travel at times like these. Like, definitely not an easy decision to make to even fly from any airport. Also, the messages and the generosity of those who couldn't be here. It all means so much. Kate Pryor. As I said in the vows, I can't imagine where I'd be without you. I cannot wait to continue this journey with you. I know that we're going to have a long and happy life together. A toast. Everyone raise their glasses. To the beautiful bride, the bridesmaids, hang on, there she is, and groomsmen. Lucy, who's done most of the design work and a hell of a lot more for us over the last few months. The travellers who travelled, then travelled back again. To Dan, who set up the live feed for the 30 or so people that couldn't make it. To Eloise and the staff from Trent's. The photographer, Crystal. Hey, anyone need a photographer? It's Crystal. To the MCs, Scott and Nick, who've done such a fantastic job. To the people that couldn't make it, the family that are no longer with us, and to everyone else who made it here to make this day so special for Kate and myself. Cheers.
Thanks to Will and Chris for those words. Good job there, fellas. I think Matt actually approached me earlier and said he wanted to say a few words. Is that still good? No? No, it's all right. Okay. You just relax, mate. It's all good. I've been told that dessert is ready, so if we can just start with the bridal table and then so on, same order as what we did with dinner. And then later on will be to cut the cake and the first dance. So, yeah. Thank you.
tree.